So, you good?
I'm good.
All right. We get people from all around, so sometimes things do get lost in translation.
You ever made a quilt?
I made a whip.
A quilt?
A quilt?
Said one word and 3 people heard 3 different things.
Even before I became a veterinarian, I was a veterinary technician. There was a dog that had a fractured leg. So the doctor said he had to put a pin in and some wire on it. So she kept looking, and she was saying, "You gonna put a Y, like the letter Y on it?" He was like, "Oh no, wire, W-I-R-E."
Made my own pillow.
What's a pillow?
A pillow.
Pillow?
A pillow. Paul, you from Georgia too. You got a pillow too.
Sometimes we say things, you just don't understand what we're saying.
If you're Southern, you get it. Come spend a day down here with us at Critter
Yeah,
Fix.
you'll get it.
Spend
And
a
if
day.
you don't, you'll leave the end of the day saying, "I don't know
What them
they
guys
say."
are talking about? But my dog's better.
My dog better.
My dog.
Yeah.
Hey, how y'all?
Hello.
How you doing?
All right.
How you doing, dear?
I'm fine. How are you?
All right, all right. Tell me a little bit about this baby.
4-year-old Shih Tzu Nubby was born hermaphrodite.
Wow. Okay.
We're running into a few issues and some oddities and all that a normal dog and all wouldn't have.
He thinks like a little boy.
Thinks like a little boy.
Yeah.
All right.
So you sometimes hump and show some meal characteristics.
yeah.
Strong male thought.
Yeah.
We're running into a few issues with some bleeding and stuff.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Wow, that is different.
It's okay, sweetheart.
Testicles are here.
And then straight down is his little female. So when he goes to the bathroom, I have to bathe him every time. He don't go out in the yard because this is open.
Wow. Nubby's here today because he has a penis that's continuously getting irritated and infections and inflammation around the prepuce. So where I'm gonna attack it is I'm gonna definitely neuter. I'm gonna try to close that penis in there. I'm gonna try. I'll tell you, this one is
He's a special case.
a special case. Give me a few minutes.
Okay.
All right. I gotta get a T in on this. He's gotta see this. You ever seen this?
And what that look like?
That was the end of the prepuce.
Where do we urinate from?
Yeah, don't we?
Okay, we ain't got there yet.
Hold on.
Hold on. So what are those?
Testes.
See that hole?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Then where you urinate from?
Wow.
All right. Wow, you're 22 years of this thing, and
You been so good, Nubby.
but we gonna fix it. We critter fix it. We gonna fix it.
Okay. Well, y'all know what? Y'all got this.
A little different, huh? It's okay to be different.
It is important to do something because I can tell the quality of life and what the parents are saying. We definitely need to get rid of that testosterone. Also, Nubby doesn't urinate or use his penis in the area possibly get really, really infected. So we're gonna eliminate that problem by surgically removing part of the penis and the prepuce around and covering it up. All right, let me figure this out.
Really uncertainty and all with any kind of major surgery kind of gets me on edge.
Okay, keep an eye on the trail. This area's here super vascular, so. We got a nice bleeder there.
All right, Trey, we're gonna cut him off.
You going low?
I'm going a little bit lower.
Turn him off. Turn him off.
Nubby's heart rate drops dangerously low, and Dr. Hodges orders his team to halt the flow of anesthesia.
I noticed Paul gets a little nervous, and I'm not used to Paul being nervous. I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna get him off this table. I need you guys to keep him alive for me. Okay.
It's okay, buddy.
I'm here today with my bunny, Neville. He keeps getting recurring ear issues. He continuously scratching his ears, gets to the point where he makes his own ears bleed sometimes. So I brought Neville in hopes that we can finally get him treated.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, hey.
How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. Who's this? What I
This
name?
is Neville Longbottom.
Oh. So we got some ear issues. What we been doing?
When I got him, he was living outside, and ever since I had him, he's kind of had these ear issues. It's like, it looks like scabs.
Okay. You've had it for how long?
I've had him for about 6 months or so.
Okay.
I tried to home treat Neville with like honey.
Yes.
You know, Google said it would work. But every couple of weeks it comes back.
Okay. The internet can be great sometimes for animals when we're dealing with husbandry issues or taking care of your pet, but not when they're sick. We want to make sure that we go to a veterinarian to make sure we're someone who's been trained to do it, because we can run into a lot of issues listening to the internet. Let's check the ears, bud.
See anything in that ear?
Ooh, you want to look here?
Sure.
You got to look real still. Don't move your eyes. Just watch the stuff start moving.
Oh, man. It's disgusting.
Yeah. We have ear mites.
Oh, no.
Psoroptes caniculi, commonly known as ear mites, are a parasite which can cause severe itching and worse.
It's not uncommon to see ear mites in rabbits. It's just uncommon to see this many ear mites in rabbits. One of the worst ear mite infestations I've ever seen. It causes them to have inflammation in the ears, and they itch, and that's why the bunny scratches his head. So they cause a lot of trauma inside the ear. Untreated ear infection, if it gets more severe, it can go from the outside area internally, and it can cause deafness. We need to get a sample and look on the microscope so we can be sure what we're dealing with.
Oh, itch in the ear, I know. You're not happy right now, huh?
Come here. So look in this microscope right here, okay?
Okay.
It's not gonna get you. She's walking to it like it's gonna, it won't jump out the scope.
Oh, gosh.
You see it? The good news is we know what it is. The next
Yeah.
good news is we're gonna take care of it for you.
Thank gosh.
Okay, we're gonna get on some medication here to take care of it.
You tell me that's been living in his ear.
A lot of them have been living in his ear. Oh yeah, so that's why those ears been bad. So I don't think the honey was gonna do it.
Well, Google said it was going
So
to.
maybe next time, instead of calling Dr. Google, you may need to call Dr. Ferguson, okay? With an infestation this bad, there's no way a home remedy was gonna take care of it. Neville would have had a severe ear infection and possible hearing loss. So I'm really glad we were able to treat it before that happened. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually get on some medication that's actually for fleas, but it treats the ear mites, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we're just gonna part the hair and put it on. And that's it. And you're gonna feel better here in a few days. You'll stop shaking and scratching and all those things, okay? I get a rabbit high five. I get a winky, a nosy.
Get back in my box.
Guess we didn't appreciate that treatment today, did
No.
we? Get away from here, yeah.
Dr. Ferguson showed me the ear mites, and they look pretty disgusting, to be honest. I can't believe that they've been living in his ears, but thankfully, I know what's wrong with Neville now, and we can get him treated. Please don't run away.
Do we have any reflexes?
Don't have reflexes.
All right, let's cut him off. You think he got in a... No, I didn't hear in a regular heartbeat. I did not. I mean, I don't know. This dog got all kinds of anatomical things. I know I just need to get him off my surgery table. Give me some reflex. Talk to him.
Yeah, deep breath. There we go.
All right, we coming back?
There we go. There we go. See that tongue? Look at that tongue.
Boy. Good.
Hey, bud. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, buddy. I'm not laughing at you. We get excited about smallest things in surgery, believe it or not. Waking up is a big thing.
Man, I am super relieved when we finally get this dog off the table.
After Nubby spends time in recovery, Dr. Hodges takes him back to his owners.
Ah, yeah. We got a package for you. Got a package for you. Let's let them see what they got here.
What we got?
So
You did do good.
yes, ma'am. So we took that prepuce off. So I cut this area down, and then I tacked the penis. I scarred it around. I tacked it here, and we took both of them out. We just need to keep them away from it. This area is gonna heal down and see it. It's not in any pain. We got him on pain medicine. We already gave him a shot, and we got the pain medicine you have. So you do that, and you do his antibiotics. You should be great.
Great.
Okay.
Great. I feel tremendously happy right now because Nubby's fine and it's over with. And after going through all this, I want him to live a long life.
The docs head out to treat a patient, more suited to a sandy desert than Middle Georgia.
Beware of camel.
Okay. That's what it said?
No, it said beware, dog.
Okay. What day is it?
Oh,
Day. Castrating the camel. You don't see a camel
I
every
don't
day.
see many camels.
Surely not in Georgia. How you doing?
Hey, guys.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are y'all?
Doing great.
Doing great, doing great.
Y'all ready for some fun? Mowgli, during his nativity scenes at Christmas, kind of showed his manhood quite early, so he totally needs to be fixed because he's growling and acting a fool and chasing everything around, and we have little kids out here all the time. Mowgli is our camel. He has been quite aggressive the past couple of months. The volunteers that come over can't feed the pasture anymore. Mowgli is running after them and making scary noises. So I knew that it was time to get him fixed.
We have a remedy for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We will remove all the testosterone.
We're here to help.
Thanks, I
All right.
appreciate it.
We'll get that up. Thank you. Man, you don't like wasps.
Man, you finna chase a camel. You scared of a little wasp?
I am.
Well, I'm about to take your official country boy pass. All right.
It takes about 30 days for the testosterone to get out of the body once we remove the testicles. So gelding this camel should calm it down quite a bit a month from now.
All right, hold it right there.
Watch his back legs. He's never kicked, but he could.
Come on.
All right. It's a good try.
You want to be real careful because, you know, cows kick side, horses kick back, but these guys can kick in every direction.
That was close.
Just a little bit more, bud. Night, night, my little friend. Hold them, T.
Come on.
Good job, Mowgli. Good. Be happy. This is gonna make you all better because you won't need a girlfriend.
There we go.
Once we give the medication, we're waiting for the head to drop some, then we get a little unsteady and wobbly, and then we go down. Your head dropping some?
See it dropping a little bit.
Yep, down go Fraser.
Here it goes.
Hold it.
No.
Watch out.
Hold it.
Watch out.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Fall on you.
You're gonna save me.
Yeah, I'm good. Don't worry about that. I don't want him falling on you.
Mowgli the camel has just been sedated, so the docs can geld him. But he's not going down without a fight.
Almost.
There we go.
There we go. Just let him go down. We just need a little bit of the blue part.
Yeah.
There you go. Good boy, Mowgli.
Just got him down. There we go. All right, give him a towel on the head.
A towel covers Mowgli's eyes to prevent any visual stimulation that could scare him and cause him to injure himself or anyone else during the procedure.
Heartbeat's great. Paul, I'm gonna switch up. I'm gonna get back there with him. I'm hold tail.
Okay.
You're gonna take over heart. Andrea,
Yes, sir.
I need a timer.
All right.
There is a clock. We probably got 18 minutes.
Before he wakes up.
Let's go to work, boss. Emasculators are open and ready for you, boss.
The docs use an instrument called an emasculator, which crushes and cuts the spermatic cord at the same time to prevent hemorrhaging, while still detaching the testicles from the animal.
Perfect. Let's go on to the next one, boss. Good job.
I can hear some gurgling in his throat now. He's starting to make noise, boys, just so you know.
I can hear the gurgling, too.
Yeah, he's starting to get louder.
All right. That means your shot clock is on, buddy. He gurgling really
Hey,
good now.
boys. I don't know how much time we have. He's getting quite loud.
All right.
Got his head up, though,
Drew,
right?
give me a time check.
You got 3 minutes.
All right.
You can walk her there and check. Now hold this. And then that way. There you go.
Hey, Doc.
Yeah.
Coming up.
He's starting to come up?
Yeah, he's starting to.
All right. Hey, throw your ties in, bud. Good job. Go ahead and take your emasculator off.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, I'm switching out.
Okay, he's all yours.
Shake it off.
There you go.
I know.
You almost can pass a breathalyzer. You getting close.
Not yet.
Good boy. Oh. Come on. Not yet? No? Yes?
Yay! good boy.
Come on,
That's
bud.
a good boy, Mowgli.
Come on,
Come on, you can do it. Good
Help him out the back.
boy. Look at him.
Whoa.
Oh, it's okay.
Help him out the back.
Atta boy. Oh, look at him.
Hey, Mo.
Easy. It's okay. Easy.
Can you grab his tail?
Right now, I want to make sure we continue to recover from the anesthesia. We up, we're a little wobbly, but we up, and that's normal. We got some drainage, which we expect that, because we don't close the incision in the field, so it's going to have some drainage there. Just watch, make sure tomorrow we're eating, we're up, we're back to normal, and everything will be great. But it looks good so far. Everything looks good.
And there's one camel in Georgia with 2 less humps.
I got you.
Care for exotic pets is definitely a challenge.
There's so many different species of exotics. And if you compare exotic owners to dogs and cats, a lot of people know how to take care of dogs and cats because mom had one, grandmom had one, sister has one. But when you get to exotics, you may be the only one that had one, and you may not have enough knowledge in order to be able to care for it. So that makes it difficult.
For sure. What's up, bro?
How's it going, bro?
What's happening? What's happening? Who we got here?
We got our cool.
Cool. Hey, what's up, Cool? How you doing, pretty girl?
She hasn't been eating maybe 2 or 3 days now.
Not been eating for 2-3 days.
She was 9.6 pounds.
9.6 pounds. She's about a little heavier than a football. You want to say hello? Hello?
Aku, the desert tortoise, is here with her concerned owner.
What's a normal diet?
Normal diet, I would give her salads, I would give her lettuce, I would give her fruits, bananas, strawberries.
Cool. Diet is everything. So, hey, I look at that poop. Great. Hey, that's great. Man, you was right on point. That's exactly what I needed. You gave me some poop, and I appreciate that. Poop is my friend. Because what I'm gonna do is make sure I don't have any kind of parasites or anything. Andrea will do what's called a fecal float, and she'll figure out exactly what's going on.
A fecal flotation is a diagnostic tool that we use to see if the pet has parasites. What we're looking for is the eggs to rise up to the top of the flotation. The problem comes when they have too many to count on the slide. They let me know that they're full of parasites, like 1 versus 1,000 on each field. We hope this is not the case.
Hey, I look at that poop.
Dr. Hodges and Andrea run a fecal test on Aku to determine whether or not parasites are causing her lack of appetite.
You see anything?
No parasites.
Oh, great. All right, parasites, no issues. You know, for millions of years, they can live out in the wild. A lot of times when we bring them in, they don't get the right vitamins. So one of the main things is I am pretty sure we're missing vitamin A, especially with that diet. Hypovitaminosis, basically is low vitamin A. That's your issue, my friend. Diet is everything. The biggest thing is called husbandry. Basically, is how you take care of them. Animal husbandry is how you take care of the animal, what they eat and what they drink. And a lot of times that's the biggest problem, especially with these animals that people aren't used to taking care of. You like apricots?
Okay, yes, I do.
All right, I want you to share your apricots with this baby.
Okay.
Cantaloupe?
Yes.
High in vitamin A. I want you to do that.
Okay.
Probably don't like broccoli. You like broccoli?
I like
Well, it don't matter. You make sure you share it with. That's the problem. All the good stuff you eat, you gotta make sure she eats it. Where you trying to go, little girl? Where you trying to go? You trying to go find some vitamin A? I'm gonna actually get you some meds for it, but also I want you to change the diet. That's gonna be the biggest thing. We want to make sure we get some foods that are high in vitamin A. You should be good to go.
I sure will. Dr. Hodges, he's almost like the house of veterinarian. If a problem or challenge comes across, he always has a solution for the problem.
It's a big puzzle we have to put together by observing and seeing things, then using diagnostic to try to figure these things out. And they can be difficult.
And learning to ask the right questions. That's the key. That's the hardest thing. That's one thing we relate to. How to ask the question.
So if I know that you brought your dog in and he's vomiting or has diarrhea, and I know you gave him something from the table. I know you did, but I'm not gonna come out and say, did you give him anything from the table? No, I may say, dude, if you ate anything that was strange, I may try to work backwards. So I have to backdoor it and maybe you got in the trash can. Yeah, when you went looking or something like that. And then when they tell you, they're gonna say, It was my husband. My husband, he likes to give him a little stuff from the table, which is fine with me. I don't care who did it, but now I know what's going on. But that's the right way.
Private investigator.
The veterinary PI, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Not much about you.
All right, what's going on with our buddy here?
I don't know what's happened with him. His mouth, he started holding his mouth funny. And I'm thinking it might be mouth rot, but it don't look like rot.
Hey, bud.
Bearded dragon Tank is in trouble.
Well, his mouth went like that, and he stopped eating.
He is super dehydrated.
He is. I mean, he quit eating and quit drinking.
Okay.
I don't know what's wrong with him. I've tried everything I know to get him to eat. I've changed all his foods. He lays in his water. You think he would, be drinking, but it seems that he don't drink. So I finally said I got to go because he's just not going to eat.
I'm gonna get him hydrated for you.
Okay.
Give me a few minutes. Hey, bud. Come on. Coming through. Give me an urgent x-ray. I'm just gonna take a quick x-ray. I wanna see if we got any breaks of the bone.
In captivity, lizards may develop a calcium deficiency, resulting in broken bones. Dr. Hodges x-rays Tank first to check for this.
You got it up, Paul? Some remodeling of the bone, which means you probably do have a calcium deficiency. Even the legs, there's some remodeling. So Tank, the bearded dragon, has a really severe case of metabolic bone disease. You notice that his mouth is deformed. As our bones grow, we need calcium. This poor guy's deficient in calcium. So the bones have broken a little and healed. In other words, his bony structure has incorrectly remodeled. Without proper care, metabolic bone disease is oftentimes fatal. I'm gonna put some fluid subcutaneously here. With the initial exam of Tank, I noticed he's really dehydrated. So I gave fluid subcutaneously, and also we put him in a bath of warm water and kind of let Mother Nature and osmosis work to kind of get those fluids back in. Just kind of hold his head up like that for me. There you go. At this point, because Tank hadn't eaten in a while and is really, really dehydrated, his prognosis is very, very guarded. It's in bad shape, real bad shape. We gotta get you better, little boy.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right, good. Dr. Ferguson, how are you?
Nina, nice to meet you.
Doing good.
Zelda, a 4-year-old mixed breed dog, is here with a suspicious lump over her eye.
Zelda is my grand dog, actually. My daughter rescued her one day while she was at work. She had a rope around her neck. It looked like she had been malnutrition, so we brought her home, and she's been with us ever since. So a couple months ago, we noticed that I thought at first maybe an insect bite, but then it's never really gone down. It's gone down a little bit. It's hard. It doesn't hurt her or anything like that.
Initially, if it's a week or two, you think about some inflammatory or inflammation response. We may have bumped it or something. But if it's going this long, it kind of concerns me that it's not like a growth of cancer or something. Doesn't have to be anything that's malignant or anything. But my recommendation, if we get a needle sample of it, make a slide and let the pathologist look at it. Kind of give us an indication of what this is. Then if we do have something that's cancerous or something we need to remove, then we'll know what we're dealing with. But we definitely need to find out. Okay?
I'm good.
All right. So we're going to run back and get that sample, and we'll bring the baby back, okay?
Sounds good.
All right. Being an owner and hearing that your animal has cancer is a tough thing. Me being a veterinarian, have to give that news. No one wants to be the bearer of bad news. But it's something that is essential that we have to do because we need to get ahead of it, and we need to have a plan on what we need to do for that baby.
It could be a tumor. So, of course, I'm concerned. We, as their caretakers, have to be able to determine whether or not they're going to suffer, and I don't think any animal deserves that.
I got a syringe. I need some. Just give me 2 clean slides, please. All right. If I aspirate this lump on Zelda and I get just a small amount of material, I'm going to be a little suspicious of cancer. If I pull fluid back, it's going to be thumbs up. But if this lump comes back and it's cancerous, our plan is to make sure that this cancer has not moved or metastasized to the lung or the liver. And if it has not, our next plan of action is to remove this growth.
Nice little party hat, sweetie.
Yeah. And just hold here. All right, you ready? All right. You ready?
Dr. Ferguson is aspirating a suspicious mass on Zelda the dog.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got some juice in here. I think we can resolve this right here.
Amen.
After aspirating the area, I found a pus there. It's actually an abscess. Mama's gonna be happy. Okay. An abscess is not necessarily a good thing, but it's definitely not cancer. All right. Do a little cosmetic surgery. So I'm gonna go in and we're gonna show Mama this, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, got some good news for you.
Okay.
And an abscess there. Doesn't look too good.
I know.
That doesn't look like good news, does it? So it's not a tumor or growth or anything. So it could have started from a sting. Something could have stuck us right there and it closed over and it formed an abscess there, okay? So we got it all drained out and we're gonna get you on some antibiotics here, okay?
That's good. That's perfect.
I'm happy.
I am
That's
too.
right. No surgery, no tumor, nothing else to deal with later, okay?
Yes.
So just keep an eye on that area, okay? All right.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yay. Look. Oh, wow, that's perfect.
Right.
Are you happy? She did good?
Mom, she did. She's
Okay.
a sweet pie.
I'm much more relieved with the good news. Say thank you. Let's go.
All right.
Ooh,
See
she's gonna
you
happy
soon,
camper.
okay?
Thank you. My biggest thing is about quality of life, and it's good to know that they're firm believers in that too. Let's go. See, we're going for a ride.
Shrink a little bit, bud. I see your tongue going in and out.
Dr. Hodges checks on Tank the bearded dragon to see how he's doing.
All right, my friend, come on. We're in it together, though. So he's actually holding his head up now, and he's moving a little bit better. So we're starting to get some metabolic bone disease. So we're gonna try to supplement calcium more. I'm getting him hydrated. I put some fluids up under the skin, and I'm gonna give you some recovery food. I'm gonna show you how to force feed. Since we hadn't eaten in about a month, we want to make sure that we get as much nutrients so that the normal body functions can keep going. We're gonna open that little mouth. We're gonna eat a little bit. Come on. Come on. Yep. When he sticks that tongue out, that means he swallowed. And we want to go right behind the tongue. Yep. Right back there. Just do one drop. Perfect. You got this. That man, you're a natural. Even though Tank has metabolic bone disease, by getting him rehydrated and giving him the proper nutrition, we can possibly slow down the disease, and hopefully Tank can go on and live a normal life. We're gonna get you some calcium, and we're gonna hook you up, man. We're gonna do everything we can to save this baby. You looking up, though? Ah, you're wiggling around, trying to climb out of my box.
I think Dr. Hodges done well. He's got him hydrated and he's moving around more, so you can only do what you can do. I'm gonna do the best I can to get him back to where he needs to be. I think we'll get there.
We brought Cooper in because his ear was swollen. And today he's very low energy because he doesn't feel good.
I think naturally you freak out a little bit whenever you see something wrong with your dog. So, you know, we got a little worried. We knew we just had to bring him in as soon as we could.
Hey, what we got going on with this baby today?
Swollen left ear.
Swollen left there. What's up, dog? You can say swollen tongue. Let's just take a peek here. We got an oral hematoma. An oral hematoma is when there's blood encapsulated between the two folds of the skin. Oftentimes, it's caused by a dog flapping his head, and the vessels break, and that blood just fills up and fills up and fills up. If left untreated, it becomes hot and inflamed and very painful and uncomfortable for this dog. And we could have a lot of disfiguration in this ear.
Without surgery, Cooper's oral hematoma could cause permanent damage to his ear flap.
What I'll do is I'll make an incision here. We'll kind of fillet that thing open. I'll put it back together, and I'll put stitches in, and we'll have a good flat ear like that, right? I'll take this baby with me, guys, and we will get that fixed.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Come on with me. These are usually surgical cases because a tissue called fibrin starts to form. Fibrin is normally a good thing. It's a connective tissue that helps us heal, but on the inside of the ear, where you want the layer of the ear to stay closed and adhese, it won't allow the ear to heal. You ready to go night-night? You are getting sleepy. You are getting sleepy.
All right, I'm gonna get ready for the show. Careful with the mohawk, boss. Careful with the mohawk. Here we go. This thing is actually gonna almost explode. So make my incision. And as you can see, the nice ooze comes out. Get as much as we can. One thing about it, when it's been going on for a while, there's so much fibrous tissue. See this stuff? It's what I worry about. Depending how thick the layer of fibrous tissue is, we may have some trouble getting it out safely because the ear is very, very thin, and you have to be really, really careful, or you can actually cut through the ear. That's a lot of fiber in this ear, and it's taking a whole lot of time to scrape away. This don't look good.
Dr. Hodges carefully works to repair Cooper's RO hematoma.
So you can see all this fibrous tissue that has grown on the cartilage, and since it's been there so long, that's what keeps it from healing, which is not a good thing. Cooper's RO hematoma has accumulated so much blood in his ear, it produced a thick layer of fiber on the cartilage layer inside. So we gotta make sure we scrape away all the fibrous tissue before we can get it to heal properly, or we could have a lot of disfiguration in this ear. So let's scrape this a little bit more. All right, the fiber's gone, and I have what's, in the country boys' terminology, it looked like it could be scarified. I don't know if that's in Webster, but in Hodges' dictionary, scarified is a word. All right. Removing the fiber allows two surfaces form a scar on the inside and adheres together. So once I close it, suture it down, it's what I call scarified, and that ear heals perfectly back to normal. I always tell them, when you go home and when we take the bandages off, it may look like this dog has been in a fight with Mike Tyson. But I can guarantee you, in a few weeks when the hair grows and the ear flattens down, you'll never be able to know what happened. Ah, look at that. Butamus.
Butamus.
It is butamus.
Hey, dog, you ought to get that made into a shirt.
Butamus, right? That's my word, butamus.
Is it?
Let's wrap this ear. So we've done surgery to create this RO hematoma. The animal is in a bandage, and I feel like this area will heal very well. The owner will just have to take good care of it over the next 10, 14 days. I feel like we're gonna have a fantastic outcome.
After spending time in recovery, Cooper is ready to go home.
Come on, Coop. Time for you to bust out this joint. I know you got this lampshade on. You know this guy? Coop, you know this guy? Ah.
Well, he looked a little sad to have a cone on his head. He's never dealt with that before, but, you know, all in all, he looked good. He didn't look to be too upset as if he was hurting. That was good to see. I was worried about him, but it's good to see him okay. Thanks, sir.
Take care.
Appreciate it.
All right. Hey, what's going on? What we got today?
We've got a Egyptian Uromastyx.
Okay. Oh, wow. Hey, how are you? You okay?
Dr. Hodges is checking out a rather large lizard.
I'm here today to get my Egyptian Uromastyx seen. We think she might have eggs because she has gained quite a bit of weight in the past 6 months or so, and we're just worried that she might be egg-bound.
How are you? You got some eggs in there?
Egg binding occurs when a female cannot pass the eggs formed in her reproductive system.
Uromastyx are definitely prone to being egg-bound, and it can be a very serious condition because you can have the eggs rupture through the uterus, you can have eggs that won't come out and this animal won't eat, and it can be fatal. So we're gonna take some x-rays and see what we have going on here.
Hello. Hello, how are you? You okay? Hey, mama.
On the other hand, Penny could just be living her best life, eating way too many snacks and just lounging around.
Hey, mama.
I'm really hoping that's the case, because she's looking way too cute right now.
What you got there, Doc?
Man, we got a Uromastyx that may have some eggs in it, or maybe we just a southern Uromastyx.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, maybe some
good soul food.
Good soul food.
Y'all got me something up?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what we got. So, last time I checked, eggs were round. So I don't see any round.
Yeah, I don't see anything either. A little air in there.
Look like air. Look, we got some fat.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a southern Euromasters after all.
Maybe.
She been enjoying this southern cooking and snacks a little too much. You just may have a little bit of extra southernness.
Oh, no. She's just fat.
Just fat.
Oh.
No eggs or anything.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, it looks really good.
All right.
She's just healthy.
She's just southern. It's the South. It's really good to know that Bendy isn't egg-bound. Besides the excess weight, Bendy's really a healthy reptile. The only remedy right now is diet, exercise, and steering clear of second and third helpings. Living good, brother. She is living good.
So Bendy's not egg-bound. Thankfully, she's just a little chunky. And her diet, I actually have been giving her food every other day. Hasn't been working, so the only other option is exercise. So she's just gonna go to more events with us from now on. Thank you.
Dr. Ferguson is headed out to Fort Valley State University, where he and his technicians need to perform castrations on some bull calves that belong to the school's veterinary department.
All right, Trail, man, you ready?
Castration's kind of a tough time for me. My legs probably be crossed the whole time while you're doing the procedure.
Hey, all I said, don't slip. And don't get in the chute, because when I go to work, I'm going to work.
I hear you.
I don't know who in the chute, but whatever gonna happen, gonna happen. So you get caught up in there, you better move, holler, twist, do something.
I got you.
How's it going, Doc?
Doc, how are you?
Good to see you, man.
Good seeing you.
Good to be back in the valley.
Oh,
yes, sir.
thank you.
Give
Thank you
a
for
hand
coming.
today. Fort Valley State University is actually a university that I attended, and we have a very close relationship with the school. And a lot of times they call us to come out to help take care of their animals. So you got them round up already?
We have them in the chute, back of a chute, and we're gonna run them through the minute you're ready.
We'll get ready right quick, and we'll get them in and get them knocked out for you.
Okay.
All right. Castrating calves, we like to get them when they're usually under 7 months old. We want to get them before testosterone starts to kind of roll in the system, because the size of the vessels that we have to ligate get too large. So we like to get them early.
Here.
So he want to go too, huh?
And like he wanted to volunteer first.
Hold on. Okay, who's gonna tail this cow? One of you come over here and hold the tail right there and pull it. Here we go.
You get the knife?
That's good. You do. There we go.
All right, so we're working with it. All right, we're gonna emasculate these. Get the drill ready. There are several different ways to castrate bull calves depending on their age. The method that I use a device, it's called a Henderson emasculator, and it basically spins the spermatic cord until it spins and it breaks off. It's not traumatic, not a lot of bleeding involved, and it's very fast. So one down. Okay.
You make it look easy.
Come on over here then. All right, put some spray on there. Kind of keep the flies off. It's getting warm now, so we don't want flies laying maggots and eggs in there. And just watch for this regular activity. Make sure everything, we're eating good. No bleeding, you don't see excessive bleeding. Other than that, everything should be good.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Come on out, baby, you can come on out. Good deal, good deal. All right, one down.
Just push her through. Just push the calf.
He was eager to go, and then he saw what happened to his friend, and now he's like...
He knows what happened to the first one.
I changed my mind. Exactly. I don't blame you, fella.
Just push her through.
Dr. Ferguson and his team are working with a bull calf who's in no hurry to get in the chute.
Just push the calf.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby. When they get that large, these bulls are so large, we don't want to give them a tranquilizer to knock them down, just to neuter. So we just neuter them without any anesthesia. We'll be there all day, and it's actually less traumatic on the bull that way. All right, let's spray him up here.
The spray combines an antibacterial with a bug repellent to speed healing and keep flies out of the area.
There's one right there behind Travis's. There's another one. My Easter eggs.
Yeah, we just found them
everywhere.
all.
Ugh, that was long.
All right.
You don't want to touch it. Like a sausage.
Come on out, baby. Come on,
You need it.
come on.
All that nasty stuff you eat.
Yeah, I would definitely try it. Let's get a little seasoning on it. I think we'll have us a little meal.
Yeah, man. Here in the South, testicles are supposed to taste very good. I've never had them. Just don't leave them up on your truck seat. You'll be in good shape. It's an acquired taste that I won't acquire.
Y'all are disgusting.
Yeah. Appreciate you letting us come out, man.
Yes, sir. Thanks for your help.
To the old school again, man.
Okay.
I
Good seeing you
I
again.
remember you in that classroom. You didn't give me an F, though, did you, dog? Did I get a pretty decent grade when I was in your class?
You were a good student.
Okay. I want you to make sure you see everybody, tell them I was a good student, because they don't believe it.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, appreciate it, dog.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you again.
Next time, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, see you next time.
Yes, sir. Fort Valley State University. It just has a special place in my heart that I couldn't have made it without Fort Valley State University. I mean, Fort Valley State College at that time. It's Fort Valley State University now for the newer graduates. But now that we're in the position we're in, I want to go back and be a part of that to help encourage other students that are there. But we can come in and provide a practical, this is how we do it in everyday practice, and we can give them a hand on the animals that they have because they themselves can't take care of all of them at all times. So we provide that support for them, and we're helping us, because we're helping our soul, because we love to go back, we want to give back.
Nothing like the valley.
Nothing like the valley.
You will come on in, they'll be right in and come get him, please.
10 days after Cooper's oral hematoma surgery, he's back to have his stitches removed.
You can't, no. Cooper's doing much better after a couple weeks ago of getting his ear fixed.
Hey, bud, you got any pain on this thing? Oh, man, no pain? Last week, Cooper came in with a ballooned ear. We call it an oral hematoma. Most likely caused by an inner ear infection and scratching or flapping of the head. This is a very painful condition, and the surgery to fix this was very bloody. So I'm anxious to see how this ear is healing. Hey, bud. Ah, it healed up nice. I remember you couldn't even touch this dog ear. Yeah. The dog doesn't hurt. We about to send the dog home with the owner, and we ready to go. Yeah. What you think?
It looks beautiful.
Hey, it's beautiful. Hey,
It's
and
the
he
best
ain't
ear
hurting
I've
anymore?
ever seen. No. Thank goodness.
He wagging his tail, he ready to go.
You good? You like, I don't want that guy.
He said, let's go home.
But yeah, he is good to go.
Sweet, thank you.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I talked to Nicole, and she said Mowgli the camel is doing awesome.
He's growling and acting a fool.
Ooh. That's good stuff, man.
So we're thinking he might make it to the nativity scene.
Mowgli was fixed about a month ago. His behavior has changed dramatically. Like, it is so good. You can walk in, he'll come up to you. He's just a lot sweeter, doesn't have that bully attitude, and he's not as angry at all. And that is such a blessing. Oh, I know. With the nativity scenes, I'm really actually looking forward to seeing how he's gonna act during this next Christmas season.
I can see you holding the staff. The nativity scene.
I might ask, can I get in next year?
I can see that.
How do I look?
Native.
I don't have any lines, though? I just stand there?
No, you just stand there.
Oh, man.
I'm only 5'10". I mean, you like 6 what?
2?
That's perfect nativity scene.
You don't think 5'10" people in that
I
scene?
ain't want to.
Everybody in that era was 6 foot and over.
You got to be camel level.
You can't walk under the camel.
You can't walk under the
You gotta
camel.
be able to seal the
You gotta
camel
be able to
back.
seal the camel
Over the
back.
hump.
Over the hump.
Okay.
There we go.
Or between the humps.
Up between.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.